as Peaches McIntyre would like for you all to go back over there and ask that mutt why her name isn't McIntyre.
A hoe with 9 children done finally risen from the dead. Bitch, it's been 48 hours and I had this, and then you decided to delay because you didn't know where else the fuck to go. But now that we are here, the best that you could come up with is about my last name. So let's go ahead and clear this up, Sugarfoot, so you can find something else, because that ain't it. So, although we come from the same nutsack, Miss Rotten Fruit McIntyre, I am cut from a completely different cloth than you. I come from a family of dignity, a family of standard, a family of private education. I come from a family where openly dating William McKinley McIntyre was not accepted by my grandmother. See, unlike your mom probably and a few of the other moms who were just older women and groupies of Pete while he was Pete the Meat, the stripper, my mother is the person that he was trying to date while he was in high school. I know this because this is what he's told me, my mother has told me, and even my grandmother. Speaking of Granny, so Granny is the person who said, no ma'am, not my daughter, you will not date that man. So while my mom, years later, was a student at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, better known as FAMU, studying to become a respiratory therapist, she had a night of rebellion and she conceived me with Pete McIntyre. Being that she's a woman of standard in education, she knew better than to have a child by a man who ain't have shit going on, bitch. She gave me to my daddy, and she gave me to my daddy from birth. That's why Kenny will never be motherfucking called a stepdaddy, bitch. That's my daddy, the biggest stepper. Yes, stepdaddy, never. That being said, bitch, I ain't got your daddy last name because I ain't know the nigga. My mama ain't want me to know the nigga. While your mama and the other mamas was begging for him to be a daddy, Pete was begging my mama to be my daddy. Ha! That's the gag, bitch. Know where you're playing, bitch.
You know what's funny about this entire situation? Peaches is the only one pressed about being Pete William McIntyre's child. Nobody else is carrying that legacy or that name around as if it's a championship badge. And from what I have heard and realized from just the conversations with her, is she is still stuck on the fact that her father chose her. No matter how much she says she's hate that man, she has his name on her birth certificate.
Man, I ain't worried about you, bitch. Man, cause you ain't gonna do shit. Man.
But I believe the craziest thing, y'all, about this whole entire thing is Peach is enjoying this. She's enjoying airing out family business, even if it's tarnishing her own name. We can see that loud and clear with the video evidence she shows.
You remember these apartments right here, Country Oaks Apartments. I remember these.
But again, Peach McIntyre is coming for everyone. And I believe exactly what her sister says. Her husband is not of the same equal mind as her, which is why she talks the mess that she talks. He deserves the IEP that was given to him. But again, we've heard nothing answered. Oh yeah, you saw she fixed that little ponytail today. So I guess we're good on that end. But mind you, we've seen no kids. We've seen no grocery hauls. And again, she's supposed to be a lifestyle content creator. But here we are spreading all this mess. We here for it. Let's get into it, y'all. The group chat brings all the BS to the front so we all can talk about it. So all comments are welcome. Go ahead and subscribe to the group chat while you still have the opportunity, because we are following this tea.
Mom, $400. But when my husband just sent me all of the case information, the monthly payment is only $254.93. So that's all we're gonna give her. Save me a couple bucks. I'm going to be paying $254.93. I just lost my job due to mental issues. You definitely should be in Fall Asleep with Peach. We got some mental patients in there. You're not bipolar, you just lying. This is how I feel about bipolar and schizophrenia and stuff like that. I'm not a doctor. And
You're right, but you started it.
But that has never, ever, 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 ever met me. To my knowledge, I've never met her. But I ain't raised me. I didn't
Video that you looking for with me saying that you got a motherfucking IEP, it don't exist. You know why it don't exist? Because I never said you had an IEP. I said Wood got the IEP. And the reason why I know Wood got the IEP, because you don't let that motherfucker talk. I'm the one doing all the motherfucking talking, because you know that we gonna see how slow your husband is if you let him get in front of a motherfucking camera and open his mouth. That's why we only see him smile like the rest of the motherfucking churn you got over there, bitch.
Damn, I can't believe, baby, she done met the right one with Mo. Mo is not backing down. She has said
kids.
she gave Peach McIntyre
He told me 22.
2
Allegedly,
days to come up with
from
something.
about
And all she
16
could
or
come up with is the
17
fact that this lady does
different
not have
women.
McIntyre's
That's
name.
how reckless.
Nobody wants
That's how
that
much he
man's
didn't
name,
give a fuck.
y'all, but
All
her.
because he was fed grapes by one of his uncles, allegedly, as a child. See, childhood trauma is serious. This is serious business.
And out the 24 or 25 kids that Pete McIntyre claims, he signed her birth certificate, y'all. Let's remind Peach that not only is her dad horrible at, taking care of kids, her husband is also horrible at taking care of business. Several violations. But look at the date of, y'all, I'm just looking at the date of birth. Is all that, because I thought that boy's birthday was April 30th. Yeah, I got to do some more research, because look like some of these, not all of them, are in relation to his father as well. I don't know, y'all, but look like somebody was lying about their birthday on this information. But I pulled up a lot of things that he still owes money on that is still active as of March 2025, which includes felony, harming someone with a deadly weapon, speeding, driving without a license. And we saw that on Yo-Yo's page, if y'all go back to that she has reference to the fact that, yes, he does not have a license. His license is canceled. So I'm wondering if they're trying to do some stuff where she's allowing Gregory McKay to get his license, right? So that his dad can say, oh, this is who I am, because they look similar or look alike, trying anything basically to go above the radar. But that explains why he never picks the kids up. That explains why in certain videos he's not there. Like, call your husband what he is. We're not talking about what the problem is. The problem is your denial of the fact that your husband may or may not be a PDF, has not lived with you for more than 5 years. This is the longest they have lived together. And it's all because of who this girl is as a person. Do y'all think that Gregory Underwood is choosing her? He's not. He knows that she blows smoke up your behind. Everything that she's saying, he know it's a lie. And that's why he chooses not to show his face. He still has to walk the streets of Tampa. She don't. But he do. And he will continue as long as there's money in his pocket. Bye, y'all.